Hello, wonderful people. Welcome to this session all about strengthening the back. I find out that the more we grow older, it's harder to train the back, but it's very important because we need to have good posture, maintain the alignment in all the plane of motion. So we may use less weight as we grow older. So it's good to compensate, and every time we can, we have to add some extra resistance or extra weight. So we really train the back muscles as much as we train the core or the legs or the arms. Although these back muscles don't work just by themselves, they work in synergy with all the other groups of muscles. We'll try to focus a little bit more on the back muscles today. One good movement is the rowing movement. So the rowing could be from distance towards the body in different planes of motion. Can be standing, sitting, face down, face up. So today we are going to use a stick. I'm going to use a weighted stick because I want some resistance as well. But if you just start, you can improvise with a regular stick, with a broom, with a cross, with whatever you have in the house. First, to just strengthen to lengthen and to kind of open up and keep the alignment, and then just to add extra resistance for the back. Welcome everyone to this session. Welcome all of you who are new, who will see these sessions later. And if you are new, so please subscribe. It helps us to deliver these sessions free and to deliver them as soon as often as we possibly can. If you have any family members that can benefit from this session, so please invite them to practice with us or just send them the link. Once you subscribe, you'll find plenty of sessions on our YouTube space, so you can choose from it. You can choose for your level, you can choose for individualized parts of the body or for the full body. So today we'll do a focus, we'll have our focus on the back. And if we are ready, if you have any medical or physical conditions, so please check with a physician before you start any exercise regimen. Otherwise, let's get started. We'll start in the middle of the mat and let's just center ourselves. We usually make this transition from the world around us to the inner world. So close your eyes and just focus on the breath. We ground ourselves in the breath, breathing in and breathing out. It's the chance to connect with the breath, breathing in and gently breathing out. One more time, breathing in and gently breathing out. Let's have the arms up towards the ceiling, and as you bring the arms up and you lower the arms backwards, try to open the chest and squeeze the shoulder blades as much as you can. So squeezing the shoulder blades is one of the staple in working the upper body and working the chest, the back, the shoulders. So you always have to squeeze the shoulder blades together. So making these circular rotations as much as wide as possible with squeezing of the shoulder blade. One more. Very good. And I'm just going to take, so for me today, this is a weighted stick. So let's just ground ourselves and have the stick equally, like you have the arms placed equally on the stick. And then as you breathe in, bring the stick on the back side of the shoulders, not on the neck. Put it like below the neck on the dorsal muscle so you can support it with your palms on each side, so not on the neck, so don't put pressure on the neck. And then try to open the chest here as much as possible. Squeeze the shoulder blades, and as you squeeze the shoulder blades, let's go on one side and on the other side. So the movement is from the hip and you bend sideways. As you bend sideways, you control the weight as the body moves closer to the mat. So you go smoothly from one side to the other side, controlling the weight. One more on each side. Very good. And then we stay centered and we twist. I start with the left side and then you twist on the right side. So make sure you have enough room to have these rotations. You keep the hips facing forward, legs and feet are parallel, kind of inner hip distance apart. So you twist the spine and again you control the weight at the upper level as you move swiftly from the right side to the left side. Very good. Now we do small hip rotations here. Just the hips are moving from one side to the other side, and then you can change the direction. Very good. If you can, and if you have no problem in the lower back, you can bend forward and then rotate on the side, go a little bit backwards, coming back on the other side. Again, it's opening the hip muscles, but you have to be able to control the weight. If you feel like this is not an exercise you can do today, just skip that part, or just do it without any kind of weight here. Very good. So again, the staple for the back exercise is to squeeze the shoulders. As you squeeze the shoulders, you can stretch the arms up towards the ceiling. The arms will cover the ears, and then you just lower this arm backwards. We need to stretch the back muscles, and we awaken the muscles around the shoulders and around the arms. The stick doesn't land on the neck, and it goes a little bit lower on your trapeze muscles, okay? I'll do 5 more here. 4, 3, 2, and last one. Very good. Now I'm moving the stick in front, and again, you make sure you have the palms distance, like this equal distance from the edges. And we go into rowing, is the first part of rowing, standing. You bend the elbows will go as high as the shoulders. You squeeze the shoulder blades as you raise the arms up towards the chest. And you can do this in sync with the breath. We go to 10 here. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Now, I'm switching the grip. One palm is facing up, one palm is facing down. With the palm facing up, I take the stick in front of me and I'll place it back. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Very good. 9. One more. And 10. So we control. Now we switch. So the palm that was up is facing down and vice versa. So we can do in the opposite way. So inhale and bring it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good. Last one. And 10. Both palms are facing up, so the grip is with the fist up. Inner hip distance apart, so elbows are in. And you bend slightly from the elbows all the way up to the chest. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. One more time. And 10. Very good. Again, we change the grip. So palms are facing down. We keep the same distance, inner hip distance apart. Roll the shoulders backwards. Squeeze the shoulder blades. And with the shoulder blades squeezed, lift the arms up at the shoulder level. So 1, 2. Resist coming down, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Very good. And 10. We keep the fist facing down. Now, bring the knees, bend the knees. We slightly change the gravity point. As you bend the knees, you flex the knees. Now, roll the shoulder backwards with the knee slightly flexed. Try not to change the position of the hips, of the legs. Just hinge forward until you get with the torso parallel with the mat and come all the way up. So the movement is just from the hip. Keep the knee slightly bent and slowly come back up. 2, 3. Don't arch the back. That's the staple. Keep the shoulder blades squeezed, okay? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Last one. And 10. Again, with the knee slightly bent here. Lean forward. Go lower until you have the bar close to the knees, and we could do rowing here. So you take the bar to the navel, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Wonderful. Now change the planes of motion and we'll step forward. Before you step forward, just make sure you bring the stick on the back. Again, don't put it on the cervical spine, but it's resting on the trapeze muscles. Step forward. You're in a lunge here, and keep that position of the lunge. Now we rotate from one side. Again, we try to have this flexibility at the spine level, rotating from one side to the other side. Very good. So we stay here, and you bring the arms up towards the ceiling and lower down. Squeeze the shoulder blades. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. I'm going to switch. Again, before I switch the leg, I place the stick carefully on the back. Switch to the other side, and we'll do a full rotation. One side and then towards the other side. And then as you center, find your balance point, and again up and down with the arms, shoulder presses. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. We are going to lower the stick behind the back. So make sure you have enough grip here so you can hold the elbows on the stick. Yep, and palms at the edges. This is just for making a rotation from one side to the other side, opening the chest. And as you bring the arms forward, now you raise the stick a little bit higher. Yep. So now palms are facing forward and you hold the stick with your forearms. You can step forward, and here, again, without losing your balance, you can rotate from one side, rotate to the other side. So feel that opening in the chest that also allow to the shoulder to go backwards. We are going to stay centered. Now, lower on one side, lower on the other side, and switch on the opposite direction. So again, rotations here. You have to be careful not to lose your balance. And coming back to center. Now allow the stick to go even lower. Have the feet inner hip distance apart. Make sure you catch the stick equal distance from the edges. And as I am facing the fists are facing me, I'm just lifting the arms backwards, okay? 1, you can slightly flex the knees and lift the arms backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. If you can, switch the grip. Again, make sure you can switch the grip so the feet are facing forward, and we stay here and we lift the arms up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and wonderful, 10. Okay, so this is the part with the stick. Now we let go of the stick and we're going to lower it down on the knees. So pull the navel in, and this time allow the arms to come forward so the shoulder blades are going away from each other, so you can reach down as low down as you can on the mat. Stay here for a breath or two, and then you can bend the knees. So we go on all four. In all four, round the spine, and then allow the spine to move the opposite way, lifting the head up, the elbow is up, pull the navel down. Angry cat again. Happy dog. One more time, angry cat. And happy dog. Now go with the spine in neutral, meaning that you pull the navel in and you engage the core, and then you kind of slide sideways, hip to the shoulder. So feel that articulation at the spine. Spine is almost parallel with the mat here. Very good. So we stay here and we take the light weight. You can stay on all four, and this is the easiest version to do the row. Or you can go into plank. Now the whole body is working here. Stabilize on one arm, and we'll try to do the row into a plank. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Very good. Knees down. You can switch on the other side. Again, you can stay on all four and do the rowing, or you can go into full plank. And here, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Lower all the way down. Let's lower down on the heels for one breath or two. And we'll continue here with I'm going to do it in a plank position, so you choose. Now, once you roll, you stay here with the elbow high, and then you just bend and extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and then gently switching to the other side. I'm not going to switch towards the camera, but I will be again in the plank. So row and then extend. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Lower all the way down. Very good. So breathing in. The next one, on all four, I will extend the arm forward. So make sure you roll the shoulder blades down. So you squeeze the shoulder blades, pull the navel in, engage the core. Now easily turn the arm up, like almost parallel with the mat. Okay? 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Of course, we do the same the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Wonderful. For the next one, keep the palms under your shoulders, pull the navel in, and make sure as you bend the elbows, we're going to bend the elbows, so we use the upper back. So you lower down, bending the elbow as you go down with the head towards the mat, and then you push back, okay? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let's extend the arms farther away. So the distance between the knees and the palm is farther away. So you can balance a little bit here. And then as you lower the hips down, you allow the legs to fall flat on the mat. Here, bend the elbows and have the palms maybe right under your shoulders with the fingers spread on the mat. Elbows are in, not out. Yep, not flare the elbows. So elbows are in, and you just lift up to the tips of the shoulder blades and lower down. So you press into the palm and lift up. Squeeze the glutes if you have to. 3, 4, and just one more, 5. Now take the palms off the mat and bring them at the shoulder level. Lower down and lift the upper body up, squeezing the shoulder blades. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Very good. Last one. With the stick, absolutely with no weight, like with a broom, whatever you have, place it on the back side of the upper back. So from here, the neck is in line with the spine, and then you extend the arms parallel with the mat and retract them. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Let go of the stick, absolutely. And then interlace, so bring both palms in the back side, interlace the palms, the fingers, and lift the upper body up. So pull the shoulders backwards, squeeze the glutes, squeeze the glutes, of course, but squeeze the shoulders as well. And feel that squeeze. Now you can move the palms from one side to the other side, and then gently press the palms down and lift all the way up if you can into a cobra. Here you can twist from one side to the other side. So left and right a couple of times with control. If you cannot lower the hips down, just stay with the hips up and just move from the shoulders, from one shoulder to the other side. So do whatever is good for the body today. And then let's go into child pose here. Open the knees so the torso goes in between the knees so you can really stretch the upper body. We are going to lift up on the knees. Again, interlace the fingers in the back, pull the chest up, pull the shoulders down, squeeze the shoulder blades. One more time, you can bring the chin towards the chest, chin up towards the ceiling, and then chin on the right shoulder, like you look over your shoulder, and then on the left shoulder. Very good. We are going to end sitting. So sit crisscross with a straight palm. Now, after all this, pull the shoulder blades again together and lift the chest up, roll the shoulders backwards, and again move the chin from one shoulder to the other shoulder, like you would look over the shoulder. You can do a slight rotation with the head in one direction and then in the other direction. Wonderful. And let's close our eyes. We'll end with a conscious breath always. So breathing in, follow the breath, and breathing out. Let your mind follow the breath. Breathing in, and gently breathing out. One more time, it's just 3 conscious breaths, so don't allow the mind to go somewhere else. Breathing in, and breathing out. That's the temptation of the mind to jump from place to place, like the monkey mind. With the conscious breath, we bring the mind and the body together through the breath. So we try to bring the mind gently back to the breath. So this concludes our session today. Hopefully you will start the week with a straight back, with a great posture and alignment, and you can check. The more we do this, the more the muscle learning this memory, and instead of giving in to the past of this resistance, they will correct, and you become more aware of your posture, of your alignment in different planes of motion as you sit on a chair. Sometimes as you sit on a chair may be different than you sit on the couch. So by becoming aware of your posture and alignments throughout the day. So thank you so much for joining me today. Wonderful to have you on the other side of the screen whenever you can. Hi, Diana. So happy that you could make it today. I hope you feel the back in a different way. We all need this because of a tendency in our day and time to go forward. So the neck is moving forward, the shoulders are coming forward. So the more we do these exercises, the more aware we are of our posture, and we can correct it. It can always be corrected, but with self-awareness and with repetition. Repetition is the mother of all skills. So we'll repeat it. We'll come back to this often. So thank you so much, all of you, for today. For all of you who cannot be present during the live sessions. Thank you for your presence on this channel. Always, if you have friends and family that can benefit from this session, invite them to practice with us or just send them the link. And please subscribe. It helps us to deliver these sessions free and as often as possible. Thank you so much. Hope to see you soon. And meanwhile, have a wonderful day. Bye for now.